Before I get into the last video in the RV-12iS Stabilator construction series, I wanted you to see something that will surely motivate you to build your own aircraft or complete the one you've already started. At McKinney High School in McKinney, Texas, there is a special group of students that are members of the McKinney Aviation Academy. This group enables students to study the history of aviation, careers in aviation, build and fly model aircraft, attend air shows, earn their student pilot license, and work on actual aircraft, discovering the many options available in the aviation industry. Here's one of their latest projects, a Vans RV-12iS. Time for ribs. First thing to do is to radius the leading edges of the forward ribs. Most likely this is done to prevent the square edge of the rib from pushing too hard on the outer skin, causing an outward dent. Since this is such light material, the Scotch-Brite wheel seems to do the trick. All radius is done and the edges of the ribs sanded. Since I have opted to attach the optional fiberglass tips, I will need to discard the end ribs that have a solid interior and use the ribs with the lightning holes. This allows for the attachment of the fiberglass tips. When the ribs are pressed at the factory, it causes a slight warp in the rib. The fluting tool puts a small crimp in the rib edges to force the rib into a straight alignment. Now to cleco all the ribs to the main spar. All the ribs have been clecoed to the spar. Now it's time for pop riveting. There we go, all the ribs are in place. Now it's time for the skins. Okay, I've got the skins on, top and bottom. and it said to put in like 1/3 of the Clecos, which is a good thing because it's I ran out. Great, someone's at the door. Okay, dog, I'm coming. A package from Pennsylvania. Wow, somebody likes tape. Lots of tape. Oh, cool. 1/8" Clecos, just in time. Now it's time to pop rivet the top and bottom skins to the frame. This is my pop rivet gun. Got it at Harbor Freight for like $65. It's great, really works good. The only thing I've noticed is that when you pop a rivet, do a rivet, the mandrel sometimes sticks. But if you take it and turn it this way, it falls through, which is pretty cool. I'm real proud of this. Just had to show it off. Time for some Mandrel Cleanup with my handy dandy magnet. I needed to lay the Stabilator flat on the workbench, so I took some 2x4s and made custom cut jigs, matching the curve of the Stabilator, then covered them with an old carpet pad. These jigs allow for the height of the upper and lower horns on the Stabilator. This is the skin splice plate, which is used not only as a jig for the numbered 52 drill bit holes, but also as reinforcement for the aft hinges in a later step. I assume these holes will be used to safety wire the hinge rods in place. Time to Cleco on the aft hinges. Now for the skin splice plate. Time to pop rivet the hinges. Now for the aft skin and ribs. First, I need to finish pop riveting the skins. As with the other outboard ribs, the outer rib must be installed with the flanges facing outward to allow for the fiberglass tip installation. Sorry guys, I forgot to turn on the camera when putting on the aft skins. All done. Now on to the tail cone.